Turkey is expected to decide tonight whether to launch a raid on Kurdish rebels in northern Iraq after a series of deadly attacks on Turkish troops. At least 12 soldiers and more than 30 Kurdish militants have been killed today in the worst fighting in years. Several Turkish troops are also being held hostage. It comes days after Turkey's parliament voted in favor of hunting down separatists accused of using northern Iraq as a base. Under pressure from the powerful military, Prime Minister Recep Tayyip Erdogan will meet top army chiefs tonight for a crisis summit that may authorize an offensive. Meanwhile, Masoud Barzani, the leader of Iraq's largely autonomous Kurdish region, says talks are the best way of solving the problem between Ankara and Kurdish or PKK rebels. But he's also warned that Kurdistan will defend itself if Turkey launches an incursion and attacks Kurdish targets. The Iraqi President Jalal Talabani has also condemned Turkey's shelling of towns in Iraq's border region as an unjustified escalation. In another incident, a landmine killed one civilian and wounded at least 13 others who were traveling in a minibus near to where the soldiers were killed. In a sign of the pressure mounting on the government, thousands of Turks took to the streets in several cities to denounce the attacks by Kurdish rebels. There were clashes in Erzurum as police tried to hold back protesters from entering a Kurdish neighborhood. Around 40 Turkish troops have been killed in the past month alone, and frustration is growing. Ankara blames the PKK for the deaths of more than 30,000 people since the group launched its armed campaign some 20 years ago. Feelings are running high too among Kurds. Around 2,000 Kurdish protesters gathered in a northern Iraqi border city to demonstrate against the threatened Turkish incursion.
Counting is well underway in Turkey in a referendum to decide whether the country's future presidents will be chosen by the parliament or elected by the people. The move to change the current system, where the president is approved by the parliament, is backed by Prime Minister Recep Tayyip Erdogan's ruling AK party. Early indications suggest that the vote will go the way of those who want the head of state elected by the people. Any change will not affect the current president, Abdullah Gül, who was chosen by parliament for a 7-year term in August, due to end in 2014.